I'm Mamie Kruger with Your Sleeping Baby, and I help tired parents create independent sleepers in their homes so that everyone can be at their absolute best. I've worked with over 1,000 families in the last 12 years, and I believe that sleep is not optional if you want to have a happy, healthy family. So let's talk about 3 sleep training myths that you hear absolutely everywhere. Number 1. You can't start teaching your baby good sleep habits until they are much older. Here's why this is not true. If you start when your baby is young, very slowly, very organically, teaching them good sleep habits, you are never going to have to sleep train later because your baby will have learned through a very slow, natural process that does not create crying or resistance how to be a good sleeper. Myth number 2. Sleep teaching or sleep shaping or sleep training will ruin the bond that you have with your baby. Nothing could be further from the truth. Here's why this is false. If you spend your day holding, caring for, meeting the needs of your baby, soothing, feeding, and all the things that we do all day long as moms to care for our babies, but then you also teach your baby good sleep habits within that day, you are not going to ruin the bond. Your baby is loved, cared for, nurtured day in and day out. Teaching your baby good sleep habits in the midst of all of that love that you're pouring out to your baby every single day is not going to break the bond. And common sense tells us that that's just simply not true. And myth number 3, a breastfeeding baby can't sleep through the night. I used to believe this, and this is a myth that is everywhere, and it's just not true. Here's why. Breast milk is slightly lower calorie than formula, but it is not what your baby is eating that is creating long stretches of sleep at night. While yes, your baby does need to get good calories during the day through regular feeds, but whether it's formula or whether it's breast milk does not matter in how long your baby can sleep. A breastfed baby can sleep just as long as a formula-fed baby. When I was working in homes as a newborn care specialist from 2010 to 2018, almost all of my newborns were exclusively breastfed babies. And I can tell you that by the time I left that job and went to my next family, when that baby was 12, 13 weeks old, those babies were sleeping all the way through the night. So here's what you need to do during the day to promote longer stretches of sleep at night. Create a sleep-friendly environment, practice putting your baby down drowsy but awake, make sure that they are snugly swaddled, and use white noise. If you do those 4 things and you work on those 4 things day after day, you're going to naturally start getting longer stretches of sleep at night. So I hope that this has helped to dispel some sleep training myths that you may have believed prior to watching this video.